Cylinder.
And I'm his daughter, Chelsea Cylinder.
We're Cylinder. And today we're here to talk about a new movie called Greyhound. This movie stars Tom Hanks. He also wrote the movie. It's directed by Aaron Schneider, and it's a World War II movie.
Yes, so this movie takes you right in the middle of a battle. The movie is just a battle. There's really not that much plot other than it just gives you a glimpse into what a battle in the U.S. Navy would look like. Specifically, this is about the Greyhound ship, which is a U.S. battleship that protects a U.S. convoy, which is a type of ship that would bring supplies to Allied forces during World War II.
This movie is basically just a battle. And as a result, you can't really get very enthused about any characters or about any plot. So it's just a question of how much you're drawn into the action and find that compelling. I really didn't, but I have to admit that by the time the film was over, I really felt that I had seen something. I also thought that there was too much CGI in the film, particularly toward the beginning of the film, but then you seem to notice it less as the battle ensues and you're drawn more into the actual nuts and bolts of the battle itself.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you. So here's my thing about this movie. I personally felt that Tom Hanks saved this movie because Tom Hanks, even though his character doesn't really have that much of an arc, Tom Hanks, for one, I love him. He's a great actor, but he really gives a humaneness to this character that makes me feel like I can connect to someone in the movie, and I feel that if he wasn't in it, there would be no connection between myself as the audience and what's happening in this movie.
He really does anchor this film. No pun intended there.
Yeah, but I do agree with you that I wasn't particularly pulled in. That might be because there wasn't really a plot for me to grasp onto, and it was really just watching a battle. But I do think one of the good things about it is that they do give you at least what seems to be a pretty authentic look into what the inner workings of a battleship team would be, especially the scenes that are on the ship, which is most of the scenes. I didn't love the movie, but appreciate what it was trying to do.
This movie reminds me a lot of Dunkirk, another movie I didn't love as much as many people did. And it's a very noisy movie, much like Dunkirk was.
Yeah, I completely agree. I also didn't love Dunkirk. I liked this movie as a movie more than Dunkirk.
I probably didn't, but nevertheless, I actually still came away feeling that I saw something when this picture was done. The movie is now streaming on Apple TV. Now, this is particularly ironic because this movie was originally meant to be seen in IMAX, and it ends up being promoted so that you can even watch it on an iPhone. Now, this movie needs the biggest screen possible, and I don't think an iPhone is going to make it. Even the TV screen isn't really the way to watch Greyhound. I would give this movie 2.5 cylinders.
I would also give this movie 2.5 cylinders.
Greyhound. This is Alan Cylinder
And Chelsea Cylinder.
saying see you at the movies.
Bye!